I timed it poorly. So now everyone's sitting around the dinner table downstairs, this whole sort of gathering. I know, it's not like I don't know no one down there. But then they'll say, come and join us. And everything like, I'm in the middle of the podcast. I'm going to be really rude. But now I'm hungry and I can't go downstairs.
You need to access it, but there'll be noise.
Well, it's not that. No, I'm not worried about their noise. It's
I'm offering to join.
Yeah. Well, just be, I'd have to be rude. I'm going to have to be rude. I'm always rude, basically. Oh, hi, everybody. Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm busy. Well, I don't know. I mean, particularly like
we live in a world of how dare you.
The people come around to my house, they like me. I have good conversations with them. And then every time there's a dinner party, I don't attend while I'm literally 1 meter from them, like hovering above them, 2 meters above them, like, not attending for some reason. Yeah. Well, it's because they happen on a Saturday night and I'm doing a podcast on a Saturday night. And so that's how it is. I think the main dinner is finished. I think I could go downstairs now. And I'd sort of be drunk with only a few people still sitting around. I think some people gone outside. There's music playing.
Channel your inner cockroach. Hunt for the
True. Actually, that'd be that. Oh man, they'd be like, yeah, they make this amazing peri chicken. Like if I could get like a little nibble of if I could get the oil of that on a bit of like wrap or some kind of thing, that'd be pretty good. Let's get a bit of the scraps, get a bit of like chicken fat with chili and spices and maybe like squiggle a bit of meat in there. You learn this art, actually. I learned about the art of the cockroach. I suspect, in my life, definitely, like even as a child, because there was often like very little food at home. So when I would go to other people's places and they would like open their fridge or something. The scurrying,
yeah. Throw something out?
Well, I mean, I was a kid, so generally I wouldn't intercept them. Maybe I would intercept like another kid if they were going to throw something out. I might say something, but also just like...
No, don't do that. That's always a waste. So.
Like figuring out how to take an amount that would never be noticed. Like so you go into people's... Yeah, no, seriously, man. Like I remember like going around to people's places as a child and I'd do things like...
I didn't mean to laugh.
No. I mean, it's like, sure. I wasn't like offended by it. I didn't even... Laughing seemed appropriate. And I'd go around to people's houses like and I'd rob them.
Well, you're just having food. You're hungry.
Sure. But I didn't like... But the way I'm saying I'd rob them is that I would like... And here's how it would often go. I'd be around to someone's house and maybe not necessarily another child, maybe like another... Like, so there was some reason I was there, like it was a friend of the mother or whatever, or just an adult, sort of just like, or some kind of hybrid situation. And then they would say something like, oh, you want something would you like something to eat or something? I'd be like, oh, no, I'm okay. You know what I mean? And then I would like sort of make a reason to go to the bathroom or whatever. Then I'd like just stuff like 3 grapes in my mouth or whatever, like on the way to the toilet or to just like, from the fruit bowl and then just eat the thing in the toilet and then like, come back out. Oh, thanks. Yeah, sneak, like fully sneak food. I would sneak.
Oh, man.
Sneaking food, man.
I never had to sneak food. Like I was lucky enough for a family, from Nana being a cook and Mum being a cook and, there was always ample food between the both of them. So never ran out. Never had a problem with running out of food.
And occasionally that was because the food was forbidden. Like maybe it was like cordial. Like, fuck, I remember this one time. Like, and actually, it's interesting when I say I remember it, but when I say I remember it, I remember
it's a recall.
Well, it's actually a bit hallucinogenic now that I look back at it. Like I do recall
so
it.
much distance between the actual event and then
no, not just that bit. That's for sure. But the bit of like where it was red cordial, and my mother always banned cordial for obvious reasons. Like like especially
sugar.
Yeah, understood even at that. Thank fuck. So there was this one point in time I was next door and it was red cordial, and because I'm a kid and I do not understand, right, like that the whole process necessarily. Like you think you understand, but you don't. And
like you got to put water in there. You got to mix it with water.
Well, no,
you can't just drink.
I didn't.
It's not.
And when you're trying to sneak it, but I mean, when you're sneaking, of course,
when you're sneaking
as well, because
think that it's
on top
mix
of
rather than
like
just a straight,
you just don't even
syrup.
Oh, you didn't even realize. You just thought that the syrup was the thing.
Yeah.
That was the thing. You didn't understand that.
And then encountering
drinking straight, like thinking that was
the best, man. I used to do it occasionally, like if I
because you're like, well, you can drink this. You can drink. Well, I was aware of the mix.
The coddies was always.
But because I was stealing, I was sneaking because I didn't. On a 2-level thing because I knew I wasn't allowed to have it. It was a forbidden, and I was taking it from the neighbours, and so I couldn't have the whole luxury of getting a glass and filling it with water, like And I'm also like 5.
Held it in your mouth until you got home and then spat it into a glass and out of water.
No. So you'd hallucinate then. So, but yeah, I just drank the red cordial. Like it was so intense as an experience. Like my mother ended up. She found like it ended up like because I'd like flipped the fuck out. Like I just went.
Well,
I went so.
The shakes, mate. You would have gone into that.
Oh, it's so
special.
nuts.
Remember the Simpsons episode where the two of them get the super slushy from old Apu? Yeah. Didn't you see the super slushy episode where they find $100 and then they buy they get Apu to build a slushy that's like all syrup rather than and then they go into the super eyes mode and
the whole universe
is revealed.
Yeah, but you do.
The whole universe is revealed.
And as a little kid, man, you're just like, what the? I could see through time. Really modified my brain.
It's your first session of like super energy.
And then I ran. I remember running around like a cunt. Like it was crazy.
It's the equivalent.
My mother was like, "What went wrong? What's gone wrong with you? What did you do? What did you do? I didn't do anything. What's happened? Where were you?" I was like, "I don't know. You know what I mean?" And then she's like, "Oh my gosh, he's eating it.
Completely
cordial.
He's gone into speed up mode. Yeah.
When it's crazy. Went to fully madness.
He's vibrating. He's not actually moving, but his whole body.
I mean, that whole sneaking thing too, like having to sneak food. Well, feeling like I had to sneak food, whether I had to or not, I'm not going to say it. Yeah, I felt like I had to sneak food.
No, but you don't. If you are,
I mean, that continues through to adulthood. No, it continued through to adulthood.
I'll bring to you.
I know.
Oh,
No.
Okay.
And then
so if you just going, oh, I'm so hungry,
yeah, they just made me a sandwich.
I ate before with
That would make me a sandwich.
Your mum in around nothing. Go, oh, mum gave me food, but still really hungry. They would have just fed you.
I know.
Shove food down your throat to your belly.
Well, I've looked at the 1 or 2 photos that are existent of me from a child, and I suspect they were probably wishing to feed me because I look like a stick insect.
That's it. Like, I was a little chubby mother.
Still the same. Well, my mother's, they say that all sounds horrendous and that's child abuse. From the mother's perspective, she saw me as that I would be fat. I'm not saying, oh, that's right or wrong. I'm not placing judgment on them. I'm just stating just what
her mindset.
Well, I possibly, and also the era. Like, let's not even blame the person, but of era, and also a dancer and everything. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, it's just, and then you're just looking at this little thing. You're like a 21-year-old. You're looking at this little thing and just like a fat cunt. You're just like, what are you gonna do? You're fuck. It's gonna turn into an obese unit. It's gonna be the size of a house. I better make sure it eats right.
Have major issues later in life.
And then you try and do the right thing. So you try and make sure it eats right, and then you just give it eating disorder. Yay. Like, trying to make it eat right. Stunt its growth, give it eating disorder, just in the whole aim to like, just in the aim of care. In the aim of care.
I know.
And that's the thing we've got to realize and accept is like, and recognize as people. I really want to go downstairs. I really want to eat something.
Yeah, do it.
Okay, I'm going to try. Okay, but there's a whole swarm of people.
You may disappear. Well, it's okay. It's all right. You can do it.
Yeah, they're all there. No, they're all there.
Hiding.
They're
You're
all
in
at
that
the table.
special mole mode, Si. You're in that mole mode where you're trying to sneak food.
I am.
You're in mole mode. Just go and just tell them that you're in the middle of you're just going to have something to eat, but you're in the middle of it.
Okay, maybe I could focus on one person. And so my attention's given, I kind of glimmer at everyone else. And then I attend to one person. And I give them a lot of attention, but they're easy to attend to.
Give them the phone.
And then I like move through. And then I just say, hi, I'll come down after I finish the podcast. I've got 1 hour left to go.
Yeah,
You're here.
that's it.
I'll say something like that. Maybe I'll do that. Okay, I'll try. I'll see if I can.
Won't be long.
This is complex. It's like it's this little social anxiety moment for me. Here we go. Okay.
Overcoming this,
It's overcoming.
cockroach mentality. You don't have to scurry around stealing food, Si. Come on.
No, I have my own food.
You live in a house. You live in a house with your food in it. That's right.
I know, but I could be at the party.
beyond
I'm done. It's me. That's what I'm saying.
It's okay. It's okay. I love the sound of it. Sound of kissing. You're doing it. We're in the party now. There we go. Party mode. You've got your wingman though in your ear. You've got your wingman, mate. He's always going to be there for you. Yeah.
Hopefully people are still here in an hour and I'll come down. But this oil is the treat. So, but it's just all fat now, isn't it?
No, that's right. It is like it's probably have to fish it up, but it's very nice. Wow, that's how much fat there.
Oh yeah, it's so high. If you have like a chop, it's like 2,500, 3,000 kilojoules in one chop.
Yeah. You want the lean all protein, you hit
So
the
high.
kangaroo, bro. Hit the kangaroo if you want the lean all protein.